We're about to start the stream. I hope you enjoy it. Good evening everyone and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the Equal Performance, the F3 League. We're at race 8 at the glorious track of Canada on the 12th of December 2018. I am your host with the most, Malk. Everyone WWFC_7. I will be your commentator for the rest of the F3 League tonight. So, should be absolutely a fantastic one anyway, so I can't wait for it. But before we're about to kick off, we're still waiting for a few drivers anyway. We're going to go straight to the map itself, and then the short map, and then the more detailed map, and then the drivers, constructors for the F3 League so far after the race at, I think it was Germany. So this is the short version of the Canada race. And it's a beautiful circuit, Gilles Villeneuve. You've got, at the location of Montreal, you've got 14 turns, 4.361 kilometres, 2.726 miles. Track difficulty is easy. Lap records are 1 minute 13.622, and the lap record holder is none other than the famous Brazilian Rubens Barrichello on 2004. So that's just the short version of the track on the game. This time I'm going to show you the more detailed one itself. So as you can see, there's more detailed on the track here. You've got 14 turns, as I said earlier. The most crucial ones, I think, are you need to get an exit from turn 2, avoid the cut, avoid getting a penalty from turn 3, because you could cut it so easily there. Try and get running, and then turn 6 is like the crucial one, just after the sector 1 time. And then try and get a good exit into that, the first lot of the DRS straight. So, and then get into turn 8, try and get a good exit after the bridge, into 9, and 10 is most crucial one ever, especially after the second sector. If you don't get a good exit around there, you won't get a good run in for the second DRS straight, which is from turn 11 to 12. Try and get full on there. Again, you have to watch out for turns 13 and 14, because that's where the dreaded Wall of Champions, like Michael Schumacher, Damon Hill, all the famous drivers, they had no choice but to, they had no choice because their car just completely lost it after turn 13 into 14. So that's more crucial, trying to avoid hitting the Wall of Champions and get a good lapping and get the race in as quickly as possible. So as you can see, I'm just going to show you a little bit more detail here, and then now I'm going to show the drivers for the F3 League. So we're still waiting for some of the drivers to get themselves prepped up. So while they're doing that, Craig's still in the lead with 41 points. Jamie Met with second with 36. Brennon's is in third with 33. F1 Richard is in fourth with 30 points. Unfortunately, he had that great win last week and he did a magnificent drive, but unfortunately, because of the penalty situation from the stewards, he had to drop down to, which I believe is fourth. Not fourth in the drivers, but like fourth in the race. You got Captain Stiff in fifth. You got Colin J in sixth. Fasconi in seventh. You got Tej in eighth with 22 points. You got Gazaman and Paolo with 20 points. Everyone's just getting themselves prepped up and ready to go. And then again, the Invictus constructors, the Red Bull team, they've got 70 points. That's a great run of points, especially when Jamie Metz come back into the side. You got Ferrari with 63 points, Haas with 45, McLaren 39, Sauber 36, Toro Rosso 33, Renault 28, Mercedes 18, and Force India 16 as well. So it'll be interesting to see what these guys can capitalise on getting some decent points in. So we're still waiting for the drivers to get themselves prepped up. Just waiting for the loading screen to finish itself off. I do apologise if I'm not my usual self, because I've got the cold, so I'll try and be as best as I can for you guys for the F3 League as well. So make it a classic one for me, but don't give me any more heart attacks. That's all I ask. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So we're just waiting for Furious Dan to get himself loaded up and ready to go. So we'll do that. I'm just going to go straight to live now. So they're all waiting now. We're waiting to see what weather crew's going to say. It looks cloudy. We might have rain. So it may be. It's going to be interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. What can these guys do? Will they go for the hypersofts? So I have to wait and see with the weather crew to see what is actually going to happen tonight. I mean, on Monday night in the No-Sys League, there was a dry race, dry quality, but then it got rain at the end of the race, even though it was dry, full on. Then you got the Performance League 1 last night. So, insane stuff. It was cloudy like this in the qualifying, but it absolutely dried throughout the whole race yesterday. So, will this be a hat-trick of dry, well, at least dry races tonight? So, one of the cars I've just seen gone out now. I just saw a little bit of feint there. I don't know if the rain's going to come out. Try and get out as quickly as possible. JMH going out. Oh, it's raining! It's absolutely raining! They're trying to get the lapping done as quickly as possible. We've got Cola doing his lapping first. He's trying to get his lapping done with the Hypersofts, which I'm not surprised. Anyway, so Coca-Cola in the Force India car. So quite a few drivers going out already, trying to get their lap in as quickly as possible, which I don't blame them. They've only got one shot. They've only got one shot of the quali itself, to be honest. Way it looks. I mean, it could be dry throughout the rest of the race, but I'm still waiting for the weather crew to see what is going on here. But still watching Cola doing his lapping now, because he's the first person out. I always watch the first person that goes out to do their lapping. So be interesting stuff to see what he can do around here. So try and get the lapping now. So he's going to do his lapping now. Needs to get a good exit here on the Hypersoft tyre. Needs to get at least, based on the rain here, probably about 21 seconds. So interesting stuff. What can Cola do? Can Cola try everything possible, or try and avoid? It looks like he's still going. That's why I said turn 3 is like the most crucial one ever. 20.1. That's a good time, especially in the wet as well. So interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. But watching it now. So still watching Cola now, doing his coming up to turn 8, passing the bridge now. So passing turn 8, then coming to turn 9, trying to avoid getting nearly lost it at the back end there. So he must have had at least 7 ballast. Must be. So still watching Cola now. Cola doing his lap. He's going to get a good exit from turn 10, and he looks like he has a good exit there. So just going to watch it from his point of view. Get the DRS straight. We've got yellow flags on sectors 1 and 2. So the rain may kick in Oh no, Captain Stiff has a 5-place grid penalty with collision with Craig. What has actually happened? It may be because of the weight. Oh no! Oh no, Colin's nearly lost it there, but he's going to try and keep going. 113.8. A 113.8. Brennan's. Colin's done a 113.8. What is Brennan's retired on the track? Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant! Brilliant stuff from Nigel Goss and Jamie Met. Colin J, brilliant stuff. Oh, three fastest laps in a row here. Absolutely insane stuff. That's going to be compromise here. Craig and Captain Steve. They will have it. Oh no! Jamie Met hit the wall there, so he will lose a bit of his front wing. Sillybank will not be happy with that. Oh, Stephen doing his lapping now. He's going to get a good lap here. On the soft, Spud's done a 114.1 on the super softs. I thought he would have gone for the hypers because I don't know what the weather's crew's just saying. Here we go. Oh, Stephen's done a 117.1 on the hypers. He won't improve because looks like the rain is absolutely tipping it down. Steele, oh my god, he's nearly lost it on the first corner there. It looks like the track is getting worse here. The track is getting worse. Same with O'Stephen. Looks like he's absolutely struggling there. McLaren. I think that was Ferocious Dan. Yeah, that was Ferocious. Oh no. That might be. It looked like a McLaren then. I do apologise if I got that wrong. Terge is doing his lapping now. So he needs to get a good lap with the Hypersofts. But I don't think. Oh, he's. Because of the wets on turn 8 and turn 9. He won't do enough to get into the top 10. I think the top 8 have done what they can. Colin J out of nowhere did a 1/10 quicker than Jamie Met. Colin J is on the top 4 at the minute. So, again, you need to watch out for him. Because you have to wait and see how it goes. But, Notorious, just to try and avoid the Hypersoft. Oh, no! Oh, the rain is absolutely killing it now. The rain is absolutely killing it. Unfortunately, we might not have any more qualifying. I'm still waiting for the weather crew to tell me what's going on. So, while that's doing that now, Notorious, Steve, Agent WD40 Steele's a little bit wide. He's going back into the pits. Late call there from Steele. Absolutely late call there. Oh my god! Captain Stiff has hit the wall. He's lost a bit of his front wing again. So Captain Stiff will have to let Craig through. What do you do? Will they be quicker than the 117 on O'Stephen? Insane stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Insane stuff. But still watching from Craig's point of view. He has been unlucky tonight because unfortunately he had a little bit of collision with Captain Stiff. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but hopefully that will be recorded and shown to the stewards if it's serious as that. But to be fair, Craig would have had the lap, same with Captain Stiff, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But Craig's doing his lapping now on the inters. He might have to go back in because he won't improve his time. Oh, he's going to get some laps in with the inters because it could be raining in the race. So I'm still waiting for the guys to tell me. But we're coming up to 11 minutes left of the Invictus Racing League F3 League at the glorious race of Canada. So I'm going to look at the table again so I can see what exactly happened here. So Craig's still in the lead with 46. Oh, I do apologise. Oh, that's weird. When I looked at the stats, oh, Craig's gone wide. Gone into there. So Spud going on the inters as well. So, from what I looked at, F1 Richard was dropped down to 4th. So they must have had a few penalties from the stewards, and the stats that I've seen must have been changed before then. So I do apologise if I got that completely wrong. So I'll say the standings again. We've got Craig on 46, Jamie Met on 44. Let me just double check again. Still watching Sir Spud doing his lapping on the inters. Yes, Craig's got 46 points. JMS got 44. F1 Richard's got 40. Colin J's got 36. Brennan's has got 33. So Captain Stiff's got 28. So Spud got 24. Bougi's got 23. Vasconi got 23. And Tej has got 22 itself. And the rest of the guys, they're under 20 points itself. So, but it could be that one of the admins have just changed at the last minute, just before we did the qualifying. So I have to wait and see how it goes. But so Spud doing his lap in now on the Inters, he might get a 123, a 120.2, a 120.2. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there. I remembered him back in the days where he was absolutely master at the wet, absolutely master at the wet. But now it's just insane stuff. So, so still watching Spud doing his lapping now. No, weak. I do apologise if you hear any background noise, guys. So still watching from Sir Spud's point of view. Quite a few of the drivers, which I'm not surprised, probably they're all fitted with the Inters as well. I'm not sure what exactly happened with Brennan's. He must have thought he didn't want to risk it for a biscuit on the wet itself. So still watching it from Brennan's point of view. Sorry, from Sir Spud's point of view. So trying to get some lap-ins here. If you can get some decent lap-ins as well. Absolutely insane stuff. Right, I've just been told from the weather crew, it's going to be a dry race. It's going to be a dry race for everyone, for the F3 League. So we have got the hat-trick of dry races tonight. So, interesting stuff. What can some of the guys do? Oh, sorry. Right, so I've let one of the McLarens through, which I think could be either F1 Richard or Ferocious Dan. It could be F1 Richard. No, it's Ferocious Dan. So, off LFC, did a 116.2 on the Hypersoft. So, he needs to try and get some decent laps in. But, again, it could be a dry race. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But, at the moment, we've got the top 8 battling out fair play to Colin, Jamie, Nitrogash for the 112s. Like 2 tenths between each other. Absolutely insane stuff. Brilliant stuff. But we're coming up to 7 minutes now. So I think Arv is going back into the pits now. So Ferocious Dan's done a 120. F1 Richard's done a 119. Captain Stiff done a 120.1. So the guys are trying their hardest to get into the top 10 with the Inter tyres. So interesting stuff here. My feet. Sorry about this, guys. The insane stuff. Oh, right. So, still watching Captain Stiff. He did a cracking time just for the Inters to get ahead of Ferocious Dan. So, interesting stuff here. But what can some of the guys do? What will who else has not been done? I mean, Ferocious Dan, I think he'll try and improve his time, because it looks like it's getting a little bit heavier than ever before. But I have to wait and see how it goes. So, oh my god, we have to wait and see. Craig's doing everything possible, so he might have to go back into the pits, or he might do his lapping now. So, Craig's doing his lapping now, coming and passing the Wall of Champions on turn 14. One of the McLarens has just gone into the pits now, which I believe is F1 Richard. So, what can the Ferrari of Craig do? Will he get into the 120s to stand any chance of getting to the top 10? He needs to get at least 120.1 or better. A little bit better than 120.1, so 120 flat would be magnificent. But Captain Stiff Ferocious Dan will do everything possible. Oh my god, Craig's gone a little bit wide there, so try and avoid getting a little bit there. Yellow flags for sectors 1 and 3, and Nitrogash has retired. Nitrogash has retired. I'm not sure if... Oh, sorry about that, guys. I think the live stream's just got cut off. I'm not sure how long that was there. So, must have been something going on behind the scenes. So, still watching Craig doing his lapping now. Nitrogash has done he's retired from the race, so he may have had, I don't know if he's ever made a mistake or he's just retired from the pits. So still watching Craig doing his lapping now. We've got Notorious Bougie, blaming on the Bougie. We will be blaming on the rain if he doesn't get a good lap around here. I don't know if that makes sense. He will blame it on the rain, but not on the boogie on that one. Oh, Craig's got back into the pits. He knows he couldn't get enough there. Notorious is on his out lap here, so Spud's doing his lap now. So he won't improve his 1 minute 14, but he's just trying to get some laps in. Boogie's doing his lapping now through the DRS straight, passing turn 12 now. So coming up to turn 13, the chicane part, has to avoid the wall of champions. He does it absolutely delicate there, trying to avoid there. So he's done that absolutely magnificent there. So Boogie's going to do his lapping now. So he needs to get a good lap. He needs to get into 120 flats to stand any chance of getting to the top 10, or better than F1 Richard if he can. That would be fantastic for him, absolutely fantastic. But insane stuff now. Right, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Bougie needs to try and get into like 22s. Oh, he's made a mistake there. Oh, he's lost a bit of the smooth. Michael Jackson will not be happy with him doing the hee slide on that one. So he does blame it on the boogie on that one. So he will blame it on the rain. So interesting stuff, guys. Notorious is doing his lapping now. So 25 seconds now. So he needs to get a good exit here. It's dry. There's no more rain, but we've got 3 minutes, well, 3.5 minutes left under now. Will it dry up? We've got yellow flags on sector 2. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Oh, he's got a little bit wide, Notorious, so he will have to invalidate his lap. Oh my god. Boogie's slowing right down so he can let Notorious go through. But does he keep going? Does he keep going with this lap? Because it looked like he was going wide at turn 9 there, but interesting stuff here. Notorious going through, passing turn 11 now, into turn 12, passing the DRS straight now. What can he do if he beats and cues it? So what can Notorious do? Notorious. So, oh, the 50 marker's going back. Oh, got a little bit braking. That was close call from Notorious. That could have been a 5-second stop go on that one, so he has to watch out for it. But I was just jumped in there. Boogie's going to do his lapping again, which I'm not surprised. So, but 2.5 minutes left. We've got 2.5 minutes left of the qualifying. So what can Bougie do? He needs to get into the 120s. Otherwise, Captain Stiff will be the one to hold on for 10th place. It's absolutely nerve-wracking times here. There's no more rain. There's absolutely no more rain. But will it be drying up just before the end to get a dry quali? Some people are going for the hypersofts. So, oh my god, Bougie nearly lost it there. DRS is enabled. So the track is confirmed from the stewards. Confirmed it's absolutely safe to use the DRS. So, chance now for... Not a chance for the Inters now. So, Bougie will be absolutely gutted with that. He'll be absolutely gutted. So, I'm going to see if there's any other guys doing their lapping now. So... F1 Richard trying to improve his time. Someone's had a... Oh, it's just letting Steele. Agent WD-40 Steele passing F1 Richard. Oh, no! Steele! Oh, he's crashed! Steele! Agent WD-40 needs it all them on the car. Absolutely shocked there. Because I thought if he gets a good exit there, he would have done well. But he must have hit the wall just before the turn sector 1 time. But... Again, some of the guys are going for the hypersofts or ultra softs, but this will be a massive advantage because whoever's in the hypers will need to try and get a good... Well, actually, whoever's in the inters will have a good chance because they would have fresher tyres. But it'll be Jamie Mess retired from the pits, I believe. So Spud's doing his lapping now on the ultras, so he needs to get a good exit here. Good time around here. So we've got yellow flags in sectors 1 and 3. Still watching from Sir Spud's point of view. What can Sir Spud do? We've got a yellow flag on sector 1. Jamie's just parked it there, so just let them through. Ferocious has retired or maybe crashed, I don't know, but he's not going to carry on the race. So we've got under 20, coming up to 20 seconds left. Here we go. What can Sir Spud do? 20.9 on the ultras. That is a good lap from him, so he needs to keep that going now. Absolutely belter of a lap. He's got the DRS straight now, so coming up to turns, coming up to turn 8 now, underneath the bridge. Needs to get a good exit here. Or turn 9, Captain Stiff has retired from the session, so he feels like he's comfortable. I don't know if he's had problems with it, but still watching it from Sir Spud's point of view. Colin J of F1 Richard, Craig and Tej, they have all finished the qualifying, and we have not got any more time left. We've got yellow flags for sectors 2 and 3. Still watching from Sir Spud's point of view. Will he improve his time of a 1:14.1? He needs to get a good time to stand any chance. He might avoid the chicane. I don't know if it's enough. He needs to get into the 1:13s, which he would do. A 1:12.5. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant stuff. 300ths of a second from Colin J. Advantage to Spud. Advantage to Spud. Oh, well, actually, Jamie Met's on the super soft, so that'll be an advantage Jamie Met as well. So, interesting stuff. But what can Kohler do? Kohler's doing his lap in now. Watching it from his point of view. Coming up to turns 13, 14. He has to avoid. Oh, he's going back into the pits. He's going back into the pits, and I believe that is the end of the qualifying. I thought Sir Spud has just nicked it at the final post. Oh, Colin J's done an ultra soft of 1:12.5, so I do apologise for that one. It looked like it was the hypers, so I do apologise. As I said, I'm just not feeling too good, so I just need my glasses afterwards. So, insanable stuff. We're waiting for Colin now. So Colin J, 300ths of a second behind, well, in front of Sir Spud. James a 10th behind Sir Spud. Nigel Gash a 10th behind Jamie. Then there's a massive gap of a second between Nigel Gash and BW Clyde. Connor is in, which I believe it's 5th or 6th. So Sir Spud thought he nicked it at the last minute, but someone's just taking off the 50 marker, so I think that doesn't compromise too much here, but still watching from everyone's point of view. So here are your race classification for the Canadian Grand Prix for the short qualifying. You got Colin J in first, Sir Spud in second, Jamie Met third, Nigel Gash fourth, BW Clyde fifth, Collar sixth, of LFC 7th, O'Stephen 8th, F1 Richard 9th, Captain Steve 10th, Ferocious Dan 11th. Brenner's did no time. Unfortunately, Captain Steve will have a 5-place grid penalty because of the incident with Craig. Craig in 13th, Steele 14th, Notorious 15th, Tej 16th, and Bougie 17th, all with no time itself. Absolutely insane stuff, but I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, for the actual race itself for the F3 League, and it's a beautiful dry day, so I'll be right back, guys, so don't go anywhere. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Invictus Racing League, the F3 Equal Performance League, at the glorious race of Canada, race 8 on the 12th of December 2018. I'm your host, with the most, Malk, F1WFC_7. So I'll be your commentator for the F3 League, so be interested to see what the tyres for, especially 11th onwards, to see what tyre strategies they're going to go for. So, interesting stuff. So bear with me a sec, guys. So if you're in the regarding the tyre situations, you've got the hyper soft tyres, which could last 1 or 2 stops. You could do 1 stop with the hyper softs and then super softs, or you could do hyper softs and then 2 ultras at the end. But as long as if you're quick enough, you have to wait and see how it goes. But anyone in the ultras and the super softs will definitely do a 1 stop, depending on if there's no incidents during the race itself. So looking at it now, everyone on the bottom from 11th to 17th except Brennan's will be on the ultra softs. Everyone will be on the super softs. So the guys who were in the inters, which I believe it was Captain Stiff, F1 Richard, Stephen, I think. Oh no, F1 Richard, Captain Stiff. They're going for the ultra soft tyre, which I don't blame them. But I thought they would have gone for the super soft to last till the end of the race. So Colin J first, so Spud second, Jamie third, Nutchugash fourth. Good lap from him, fair play to him. He's in, brilliant stuff from him. BW Clyde 5th, Collar 6th, R 7th, Stephen 8th, F1 Richard 9th, Captain Stiff 10th, Ferocious Dan 11th, Browns 12th, Craig 13th, Steelby 14th, Notorious 15th, Hedge 16th, and Bougie 17th. Here we go. We've got yellow flags on sector 3, I'm not sure what's going on. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go! Slow start from everyone here, but massive boost. So Spud will have a chance here. Oh, Colin J holding on. Oh, still watching. I'm going to still watching it from the turn 1 and 2 incidents. Unfortunately, I don't know what to do with the... Oh no! One of the Williams and one, I think, was... I'm not sure who it was then, but insane stuff here. They had to avoid turn, which was believed turn 3, but Stephen going for the inside line. Oh my god, nearly hit F1 Richard. Nearly F1 Richard will need to boost up as quickly as possible, but Stephen's still watching him now. Stephen will go for the outside. Bougie's retired. I think that was him that's dropped from someone's mistake there. I'll need to watch it from the replay after the race because I don't want to comment anything here. But the the intervals here, still watching from their point of view, but still watching Stephen now. Trying to close in on F1 Richard for the inside. Oh my god, nearly hit there, but Craig's at the back here. Corin Jones done a fast lap of 1:17.6 now. Here we go. We might have a chance with the inters now. But Craig's going for the inside. Oh, what a move! Brilliant stuff. Oh, no! A little bit of contact there from Stephen there, from Craig there. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. But Stephen will try and get the advantage here on Craig for the 8th place, respectively. I'd like to know what actually happened with Bougie, because something must have happened on turn 3. Oh no! Stephen hit the wall. So he might compromise too much on these wings. F1 Richard, he won last week at the German Grand Prix, but he had to drop down because of penalties galore. Captain Steve moves up to 10th. Now, passing Notorious, which I don't know if Notorious has got a... No, he hasn't got any front wing damage. So one move from Captain Stiff there, but insane stuff. But what can F1 Richard do? F1 Richard got close in on Cola now for 6th place. So he's on a charge at the minute. He wants that proper win. First time of asking here. Oh, he's trying to avoid this chicane. What a move! Colin J has done a 1:13.1. Brilliant move from him. We might have a 4 or 5 car battle on 2 ends here. DRS is now enabled. We've got the 2 Renaults at the back there, and then we might have another battle from the front here. Jamie Met holding on for 3rd. If he can hold on in front of Craig, this will be a massive advantage on the Drivers' Championship. Hopefully that will be massive here. But that's if he can keep that momentum going. Craig's on the super soft, so he will have ultras possibly on lap 20. Possibly. So, I'm going to watch Captain Stiff. Might have a good run in here. Let's try and get everyone's point of view here. As you can see from the background, Notorious and Tej, the Mercedes and Ferrari point of view here. But we've got the two Renaults, the two teammates here. They're trying to avoid hitting the chicane part because this is penalties galore, Canada. So they have to try and avoid it as much as possible. But Captain Stiff will need to do everything possible. I'm watching it from the car's point of view. Now, what can O'Steven do? O'Steven looks like he's really struggling with the Hypersoft tyre. But that's, if he goes in the pits, that'll be massively too early. O'Steven lets Captain Stiff through. He knows that Captain Stiff will be on the quicker, a little bit of the quicker tyre. I know he's on the ultras, but he would last a bit more in the race than O'Steven now. But I'm going to go back into the top 5 at the minute. There's two battles going on. Nitrogas in the middle here of the Red Bull sandwich here. I don't know if he's going to be happy with the vodka afterwards, but we'll have to wait and see if he can do that afterwards. Oh, what a legend, Nitrogas. What a legend. But can he be the super legend here, passing one of the Red Bulls and hopefully not one of the other yet? Oh, Brenos has retired. Brenos is on a DNF. He must have made a mistake within Sector 1, possibly on Turn 3, I think. I have to wait and see. But Nitrogas doing everything possible. He's doing everything right here for once, and I just wish him all the best to get him some decent points for the F3 League, and he's doing well with the Hypersoft tyre. So the Hypersofts probably last about 5 to 7 laps, 8 laps if you're managing it well. We'll have to wait and see. But Colin J's trying to pull away from Spud for first and second respectively. We've got another car battles between Craig, Kohler and Captain Stiff, and then we've got another one between Notorious and O'Steven now. But Craig may have... Oh, Craig! What actually happened from Kohler? Oh, Kohler went into the pits. I thought that was a great move. But Notorious will go on the inside. Might go on the inside, passing O'Steven. Late braking here, trying to avoid a little bit off track there, but he has to try and hold on there. But O'Steven holding on, but Tej is going to pounce. What? Oh my God, Tej just nearly lost the car there. Craig's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. He did not want that at all for the Ferrari team. He did not want that at all. Still watching it from the Mercedes point of view of, Notorious closing it on O'Steven now, but Nitrogas want to try and get back to him as quickly as possible. But we have another battle between Captain Stiff and Craig. These two are having a ding-dong battle throughout the season, Craig and Captain Stiff. And I'll tell you what, this has been absolutely fantastical. Magnifico. Brilliant stuff from the drivers here. Respectful driving here, but what can Notorious do? Tej tries to not break too much there, but we might have a 3-car battle here for O'Steven here. O'Steven will be a sitting duck here. Notorious and Tej will be on the super soft tyre. Oh my God, I need a drink after all this fast commentary. Try and do the horse racing stuff afterwards, but oh my God, Spud has done 1:12.8. Brilliant stuff from Spud. Oh my God, O'Steven holding on for 9th. Oh, Captain Stiff trying to close in on Craig. Got the advantage here. Craig's really struggling with the super softs. He's trying to manage his tyres as much as possible. But Notorious, oh my God, we've got a 3-car battle here from O'Steven, Notorious and Tej. Now, the old veteran of Tej trying to get into Notorious here. Hopefully Notorious won't be doing singing, but Tej is going for the outside there. Not enough. Tej thought there was a gap there, but Notorious does everything possible. But F1 Richard might have a chance on BW Clyde. But oh, Mercedes, brilliant! Oh no, Notorious has messed up. Oh, Steven holding on because he's trying to hold on. But Tej just might have 2 in 1. 2 for the price of 1 of passing 2 cars within 1. Brilliant moves. 2 moves within 1. Oh my God, he must be going for the shopping. Absolutely stuff. He hopefully doesn't pick up the Silverbank later on. Absolutely insane stuff, but brilliant stuff from Tej. 2 within 1. 2 for 1. Brilliant stuff. But Notorious, O'Steven is absolutely struggling. BW Clyde is pitted. Will be pitting for the Ultrasofts. He will be pitting for the Ultrasofts. So, Steele. or nearly hit the wall of champions there. I don't know if he's going to try and catch up to Kyler now. I will try and get back to the top half as much as possible, but there's so many actions at the back. It's just absolutely insane stuff. I do apologise if you notice any lag during the stream. I am using it through OBS tonight, and for the first time through the OBS, through the F3 League, we will be doing the interviews at the end of the race and stuff. So, will F1 Richard get his first win? Be interesting stuff, but F1 Richard closing in on Nigel Gash for 4th. Now, absolutely brilliant stuff. Ferocious Dan has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple audience. Chance now for F1 Richard going for the racing line now. Oh, brilliant move, but Nigel Gash holding on. Oh, I thought he would have gone for the banzai moment, but F1 Richard is on a charge at the minute, trying to close in on Jamie Met for 8th place respectively. For 3rd place respectively. You can tell I'm not with it tonight, guys. If you just joined us, just make sure. Good evening to everyone. Please make sure you comment, follow through the Twitch channel. Be fantastic, and you'll see some fantastic racing from F3. What I do, the F3 League, the Performance League one, and the no. I don't do the commentary of the No Assist League, but absolutely insane stuff. But brilliant stuff from the guys here. What can still watching it from F1 Richards on a fire at the minute. It depends on how much fuel he's got left. I know we're on lap 8 at 35, but he will do the one stop, so probably going to lap 12 to 14, possibly. Lap 12 to 14, but F1 Richards still watching it from that side now. But as you can see from the background, you've got Nigel Gash might pounce at some point, depending on if F1 Richard and Jamie make a slight mistake. As you can see, Colin J's pulling away from Sir Spud. A little bit here, a little bit there, but what can he do? What can Sir Spud do? Oh my god, Nigel Gash has pitted. Nigel Gash has pitted, so he will probably go. If he goes for the Super Softs, fair play to him, because I did 25 laps on the Super Softs, but it was absolutely the tyres were completely gone after stuff. But Nigel Gash has gone for Ultra Softs, so he will do a 2-stop. He will do the 2-stop. Still watching F1 Richard now, doing his lapping now, but BDB closed on a 112.6 now. Insane stuff. Still watching from the 3rd and 4th. F1 Richard will be absolutely livid with the penalties that he had, but he nearly lost it there, but he wants to try and get that first ever win in F1 for F1 2018 within Invictus Racing League. So will he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Will he have a chance of winning tonight? But it just depends. I do apologise if you hear any background noise. Some of the guys have already pitted now, so there'll be a little bit of a gap between themselves. Still watching from F1 Richard's point of view. Will he catch up to Jamie? So both of them are on the Ultra Soft tyres on 8 laps. 8 laps of Ultra Softs. Oh, insane stuff. Insane stuff. But he's got the DRS. Will he have a chance? But Jamie Metz on 2. Or will he go? He's trying to be delicate, trying to avoid the Wall of Champions there, but F1 Richard doing everything possible here. As you can see from the background, maybe seeing Tej and Notorious soon. Jamie Metz passed. Sorry, F1 Richard's passed. Oh, I am so sorry, I missed that. That would have been a cracking move from F1 Richard. Oh, I was trying to watch Notorious and Tej, see if there was a big ding-dong bow there, but I do apologise to F1 Richard, but oh my god, Notorious is going to close in on the old veteran of Tejwar, aka Tom. Now, but Notorious, what can he do? He won't be singing his way to get past into 7th now. 7th heaven here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Insane stuff. I am completely lost it. Insane stuff. Right, Notorious is going to try and get onto Tej. He's got the DRS straight now, but Tej will be a sitting duck here if he doesn't watch it. But I don't know about you guys. What are your thoughts of the 3rd DRS straight at Canada, Australia? I still think it's a bit pointless on some of the occasions because I don't know, there's not enough action, as you just seen. Notorious did not have enough to get past Tej. This is a proper DRS straight now. So, Notorious will have a chance now, but Stephen will have a chance on Agent Steel, WD-40. Well, not WD-40, it'll be WD-66. Clickety click, 66 here, but what can Stephen do? Will he go for the bonsai? Oh, he hit the grass! He will brake late! But that means Stephen. Notorious. I don't know what he needs to do to get past Tej. but he's doing everything possible for the Ferrari team. The two Ferraris are having a ding-dong battle here. Jamie Met will have a good advantage for the constructors. Where's Peter McCloud? Peter McCloud is in 9th at the minute. So the two, the Red Bull and the Ferrari. So I am. Hello everyone. Oh my God, Craig! Oh no! What happened there? I do apologise for the no commentary there. One of the commentary is just messed up completely. But watching it from Notorious's point of view, he's going for the inside. What can he do if he beats Accusing? Brilliant move. Absolute belter. But Tej will be fighting back. Same with the Red Bull. Oh, Peter McCloud. Peter McCloud will try. Oh my God, we have a turn in bed. We might have a turn in bed. Craig's got 5 seconds stop penalty for speed in the pit lane. Oh, he's having bad luck tonight. Oh my God, that nearly hit the wing there. Captain Steve's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh my God, watching it from Peter McCloud's point of view. What can he do with the Red Bull car? Oh my God, brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my God, this is brilliant. I do apologise for the last few laps because the microphone was completely knackered. So it was the other one that I used for the streaming. So I had to use my old one for the for this one for now. So I do apologise again. Peter McCloud, looking at it from that point of view, Tej needs to get a good exit here against Peter McCloud. Sorry, against Notorious here. I can't say Notorious and Nitrogash. Insane stuff, but watching it from Peter McCloud's point of view, Tej just trying to close in as much as possible. Again, the 50 marker break. Oh my God, Tej just got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Looked like Peter McCloud went a little bit wide there. Oh my God, 2 in a bed. We have 3. Oh, a little bit of contact there between. Oh, brilliant. Oh, the old veteran. Oh, a little bit of contact there between the Red Bull and the Ferrari there. Insane stuff. I'm not sure what exactly happened with Craig. So, probably we'll have to find out for next week. Unless he gets into the top 3, we'll have to find out. But the top 5 are on the Ultra Softs with 13 laps. So, who's going to blink out of the top? Oh my God. Peter McCloud outbroke himself because he didn't want to touch Notorious at the back, but because of that, Tej, the old veteran, trying to hold on here. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Everyone Richards got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. We've got yellow flags for sector 2 now, so someone has made a massive mistake. So, Craig. Oh my God, Notorious. Notorious has dropped Peter McCloud. Moved to 6th. What a move. Brilliant. brilliant move. Insane stuff, but Notorious will try and bounce back here. This will be a massive advantage for the Red Bull team, for the constructors at least. Jamie will try his... Oh my god, Notorious has got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Well, Notorious Tej have got 3 seconds. I think BW Close got 3 seconds. I'm not 100% sure. Craig's done a 1:12.3 on the Ultrasofts. That's a good lap from him. Well done. Craig doing everything possible to close the on ferocious stand for 12th at the minute. Oh, what a move! Oh, brilliant. Brilliant move from Craig. Brilliant stuff. He's on the charge to try and get past as quickly as possible. After that, well, he's got a 5-second stop. I think it was a 5-second stop-go penalty for speed in the pit lane. But he'll need to try and improve as quickly as possible. But his teammate, old veteran Tej, doing everything possible to stay in the top 8 at the minute in the Super Softs. He's doing a cracking job at the minute. So absolutely insane stuff. But a few of the cars have pitted. The few of the cars are pitted. Where are they going to go? Bougie has left the session. Bougie has left the session. Nigel Gash trying to do everything possible. BW Close got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh my god, Tej has moved up to 4th. Brilliant move for Tej. Notorious is struggling at the minute with the F1 Richard. This will be a chance for, if you can keep that with 20 laps on the Super Softs, which is what everyone should be doing anyway. Just check the stops at the minute. Colin, Sir Spud, Tej, Notorious and Agent WD-40 Steel have not pitted yet. Oh my god. Insane stuff. Absolutely insane stuff. But the Red Bull of Jamie Met trying to close in on Coca-Cola. Got a chance now. Get a good exit with the Super Softs. Colours on the older Super Softs tyre. So 5 laps with the Hyper Softs and possibly already on 11 laps of the Super Softs. But he needs to try. Jamie Met going for the inside. What can he do? What a move! So Spud Colin have pitted. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, so Spud and Colin and have pitted, sorry. I was trying to see what happened here, but this is a chance for the finish between Sir Spud and Colin J at the moment. But F1 Richard is on a charge again at the minute, but he's improving left, right and centre. I was absolutely delighted with him last week at the Germany Grand Prix. I've never seen him driven like that before. I do apologise for any background noise, guys. I do apologise. But F1 Richard still trying to close in on Notorious on the older. If you can get past Notorious and Tej, we've got yellow flags for sector 2 now. Cola's had a DNF. So he must have made a mistake at some point. Oh! Oh my god, nearly. Oh, Stephen and Craig nearly hit Cola's car then. But Cola must have made a mistake on turn 6 into 7. F1 Richard, chance now. Side by side. We have a 2 in the bend. This will be a massive, massive opportunity for him. He's on a rampage here. Brilliant stuff for F1 Richard. Brilliant stuff. So, Notorious trying to close in. Stephen on the ultra soft tyre. So, oh yes, my third is absolutely killing. Not feeling too good, but living on my own, my own, my own, my own, living on my own, my own, my own. I don't know why I did that. Gone mad. Stephen, he's had some TV coverage tonight. Like I said, Stephen has had some rotten luck this season, but he's owned some close battles for like the top 10 at least. So fair play to him on that one. So he's going to try and close in on Craig, but Craig is on the fresher ultra softs compared to the Stephen car, the tyre situation here. But F1 Richard, Tej is absolutely struggling with the super soft. Has retired. What has happened? I'm missing all these actions. There's crashes going on. Oh no! That could have been a nasty accident there, but Tej is going for the inside. Oh no, 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 no. Tej got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which I assume that will probably be taken out because he did get caught. F1 Richard caught into Tej, sorry. But Tej is really struggling. He's got 2 more laps left on the super soft, so I think it's a 20 to 25 second pit stop. So he might drop down to possibly 12th, 10th to 12th, if Tej, the old veteran, gets in. Captain Stiff has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Again, this could be down to whoever's had the most penalties. Who's had the less penalties galore tonight. But unfortunately, I think Sir Spud has got a 3-second time penalty, so he needs to try do everything possible. F1 Richards got another go. He's going for the inside, which I thought that was a bit of a risky move there, but Ted's just going to try and go back into the racing line as well. But, oh my god, I want to try and watch Jamie on Nitrogash at the minute. But if F1 Richard, chance. Oh, inside. Tej has pitted. Nitrogash has dropped down to 8 because I was watching Tej and F1 Richard. But Jamie holding on. Moving up to 6. So advantage Red Bull for the constructors at the minute. Advantage Red Bull for the constructors. But again, Mercedes are not far off. Well, they're a bit far off, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Still watching. I'm going to try and see if I can watch it from Nitrogash's point of view, but I might have to go back to Jamie's to see the car on Notorious in front of him. Oh my god. What can Jamie Met do? Jamie Met should be on the DRS straight now. This is the one where he needs to get a good exit. Chance. Go. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, Notorious didn't want to risk it for a biscuit. Oh my god. Jamie Met's stuck on with the racing line itself. Notorious, fair play to him, because I thought that was going to be a nasty collision there. But Nitrogash, I want Nitrogash to do well tonight. I really want Nitrogash to do well. He might move up to 6 because Notorious will have to pit. Beta Red Clyde will have to pit as well. Beta Red Clyde has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But Nitrogash is going for the inside. Oh, brilliant move. Brilliant. Notorious is going for the pits, which I'm not surprised. I am not surprised on that one. Nitrogash, I thought this was insane stuff, but Captain Stiff, oh, what can he do for 7th place? Some of the guys have all spread out now. They have all spread out. So, insane stuff. But Tej just got into 9th. So, a fantastic move. Nitrogash has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Unfortunately, the closest one at the minute is Nitrogash at the moment. So Nitrogash, as I said earlier in the stream, he has been really unlucky the last few seasons. And fair play to him, he's stuck by his gun and he's trying his hardest to get some decent points, not only for the Sauber but for the F3 League itself. And fair play to him because, you know, he's a top-notch bloke and I enjoy this banter as well. So I want him to do well tonight. So, but he's got to do at least 40, he's got to do another 20, up to 25 laps on the Super Softs. That's going to be tough for him. He probably will drop out up to 10, possibly, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, ladies and gentlemen. So, insane stuff here. So, what can Nitrogash do? So, Captain Stiff is the closest one at the minute, trying to close in on Nitrogash. Captain Stiff is on the fresher Super Soft tyre with 5 laps compared to Nitrogash's 13. Well, Captain Stiff's 6 laps of the Super Soft tyre. Insane stuff here. Steelbeat has pitted again. Oh, he's trying to avoid. Didn't want to get caught up with them, so he has got a lap down on it. Of LFC has left the session. So Captain Stiff, he's had, to be fair, he's had some good, decent results throughout the whole race, throughout the whole season. Yeah, there was, you know, racing incidents and other stuff, but fair play to him. I respect him. Actually, I respect every driver that's in F3 and all the Invictus Racing League. Absolutely insane stuff. You've got yellow flags on Sector 2. It looks like Ferocious Dan has dropped. Possibly. I know it was on first sector, sorry. Yellow flags on Sectors 2 and 3. So it could be BD Clyde or it could be Nitrogash who's struggling with those tyres at the minute. This is where endurance comes in. Absolutely insane stuff. But Captain Stiff, BW Clyde pits. BW Clyde pits. So where will he be? He needs to try and get ahead of the 2 Ferraris as quickly as possible, but I doubt that very much. No, he's lost out to Craig for the Ferrari. He may lose out to Tej. Yeah, he's lost out to Tej on the Ferrari, so that this is a chance for Ferrari to extend their constructors. Good, decent points here, but depending on how Red Bull do it with Jamie and BW Clyde, a chance for these two to get some decent points. Yeah, but O'Stephen, Ferocious Dan and O'Stephen must have had a little bit of contact between each other. BW Clyde closely on the old veteran of Tej at the moment, but what can he do here? What can he do in the Ultrasofts, fresh Ultrasofts? Same with Tej, but he is 3 laps older than BW Clyde. Oh, you do need the drinks left, right and centre. Otherwise you've got no voice. So yeah, I do apologise if you notice any lag tonight. Try and be as quick as possible. But BW Clyde slowly dropping off from Tej, who's trying everything to pull away from. BW Clyde's on the faster ERS mode, but Tej is on not the lower ERS. Tej has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But I do believe one of them will have to be taken off. From what I've seen anyway, because there was a little bit of contact on turn 13, 14, and he had nowhere to go. But Ferocious Dan trying to close in on O'Stephen. O'Stephen's doing really well to try and get as quick as possible to get into the top 10. But Ferocious Dan wants to get this move done as quickly as possible. But Captain Stiff, Craig's moved up to 6th. Captain Stiff dropped down to 7th. Ferocious Dan's done a 1:12.2. So a fantastic lap from him. But BW Clyde for the Red Bull car of the Ferrari of Tej. He's trying to avoid hitting the grass. So, again, this will be down to the penalties, but it'll be interesting to see what Sir Spud and Colin J are going to do. Colin J has been in the lead since the start of the race. Obviously, he had to pit, but he went back into the to first, but fair play to him. He's still holding on, but Sir Spud, F1 Richard, holding on for 3rd, but again, depending on Jamie Metz's penalties and his penalties as well. One of the cars has pitted, Captain Stiff has pitted. He's going to go, which I believe will probably go for the Hypersofts, which is a bit risky for... Oh my god, we might have a 2. We might have a 2 in the bed. Oh, Tej. Oh, Tej will be absolutely livid. He tried everything possible to defend as much as possible, but BW Clyde is on the quicker tyre. 2 laps there, but he will have at least 10 laps of that Ultrasoft, so he will last it to the end. Ferocious Dan has got a 1:12.1 as the fastest lap, so well done to him, fair play to him. So Tej is doing everything possible. He's going to try and save his ERS, but whereas same with BW Clyde, both of them are on the save ERS modes here, but they don't want to say too much here, but I want to go back to Ferocious Dan and O'Stephen and Captain Stiff. We have 2 Renaults and a McLaren. So Spud's done a 1:11.9. Oh my god, we've got 9 laps left, and he's closing in on Colin J. But I want to try and see if Tej, the old veteran, try and get ahead of BW Clyde. He may have to wait for another lap. Or he may have to pit. No, he won't pit actually, he'll probably carry on. So he's got another 9 laps, so 14 laps will have to be till the end here. But Sir Spud was quicker, but insane stuff. But Ferocious Dan, watching it from his point of view, closing in on O'Stephen for 11th place. Oh my god, insane stuff. 9 laps remaining. Who do you think is going to win the F3 race tonight? Who do you think is going to win? Do you think Colin J will hold on again? Do you think Sir Spud will get it? Do you think F1 Richard, depending on the penalties, Sir Spud and Colin, might go back into 2nd, possibly? I think it'll be too much for the first. Because he is 16 seconds behind Colin J. Yeah, 16 seconds behind Colin J at the minute. Oh my god, Ferocious Dan's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Boy. So Stephen doing everything possible, try and give his teammates a bit of advantage here to try and get him to push away, because the charging of the McLaren Renault car of Ferocious Dan, doing everything possible. They have to watch out for some of the drivers here, some of the corners here, because they don't want to get too much penalties left, right and centre. But unfortunately, this will be the one where penalties will probably be decided at the end of the race. So still watching Ferocious Dan, closing on O'Stephen now. Oh, Stephen holding on for 11th at the minute, holding on, but Ferocious Dan wants to try and get this done as quickly as possible and try and charge at Captain Steve to get back into the points. Oh, Lily! Captain Steve's done a 110.9. Steele, it's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but this is a chance for Ferocious Dan. He thought he has the chance there, but Steve is doing really well to hold on for 11th place. But again, it just depends. That's why Ferocious Dan has got at least one penalty, so he's going to try and get past. Ted has got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So at this minute now, he may drop down to 9th. At least 9th, possibly 10th. Maybe 9th. But still watching Ferocious Dan. Needs to get a good exit here. We've got lap 28.35. We've got 7 laps remaining. 7 laps remaining of the Invictus Racing League F3 League, the Equal Performance League. At the glorious race of Canada, the Montreal track. Oh my God! Ferocious Dan going for the bonsai moment, but Stephen holding on for the inside. 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant! That was a brilliant camera view there. We might have a 2 in a bed here. We might have a 2 in bed. Oh, Stephen holding on for 12. We might have a chance, depending on who's got the DRS. Oh, Ferocious Dan's got the DRS, so... Oh, that's a shame for Stephen. I thought that was a chance for him on that one, but... Lap 20.35, still... Absolutely insane stuff here. Absolutely insane stuff. But still watching Stephen Ferocious Dan point of view. Might have to go to Craig for and BW Clyde for 5th place battle here. 3-car battle. Yeah, I'm going to go for the 3-car battle here. As you can see now, Nitrogash holding on for 5th place. He's on older Super Softs. Craig's on older Ultra Softs. But oh my God, nearly hit the back of Nitrogash. But Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, against the 3rd Flying Scotsman of BW Clyde. Chance now. We might have a 2 in a bed. 3 in a bed is too much. Nitrogash is going for the defensive move. Craig's going for the outside. Try and get ahead. Brilliant move. Absolutely brilliant move from Craig. But BW Clyde will have the chance now. Nitrogash, he's doing a brilliant race so far. Obviously, he's on 20 laps of Supersoft, so he needs to hold on. He knows he's got BW Clyde and Tej behind. Well, Tej is a little bit behind, but BW Clyde's still behind Nitrogash. Oh, BW Clyde's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He didn't want that. Boy. Oh, Lily hit the back there. Oh, Stephen. Oh, Stephen. Oh, brilliant. Oh, nearly there. But BW Clyde has a chance of trying to go past Nitrogash, but not enough. Needs to get a good exit here. Chance. Chance. Chance now. Oh, side by side. 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. Nitrogash holding on for 6. If he could get a better exit. Oh, no. BW Clyde's holding on for 6. And he pulled away brilliantly. Nitrogash will be absolutely livid. Tej is behind now. The original fly. Oh my God, I'm knackered. Let me just get through. Well, lap 30.35. 5 laps remaining. Like this. Absolutely insane stuff here. I can't stop saying it because it's been brilliant. The F3 League has been absolutely brilliant. We'll have to wait and see how it goes here, but fair play to Nitrogash for holding on for 7th. He would have had 6, but obviously because of the tyres he's on, it was very difficult to hold on. But Tej will be pouncing in a minute in the next few laps. It wouldn't be surprised in the next few laps he might have a go at Nitrogash for 7th place to get some more points from the Ferrari team. He needs to get past Nitrogash because he needs to get past BW Clyde for the Red Bull because he doesn't want to get too behind of the Red Bull car. Insane stuff here, but Tej still holding on for 8th. Try and get on to 7th at the minute. So lap 31 or 35. So Spud, even though he was like 1.5 behind Colin J, he's dropping down again to 2.2. So it needs to improve. If he wants a challenge for the top, he needs to challenge it as quickly as possible. But Tej is going past Nitrogash for... Oh, this is a tight one. Oh, brilliant move from Tej. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant move from Tej. Oh, I tell you what, that move that he did, like 2 for the price of 1 on the moves. It's a shopping incident here, but absolutely brilliant move from Tej. Absolutely stuff. I think it was Tej. I don't know, might be lost in the plot here, but nitric gas is going on for 7th. Nitric gas is still on 8th. Try and go on to 7th here. Commentators make mistakes, don't get me wrong. We're trying our hardest, but what can you do? Craig's on 18 laps of ultra softs. This is going to be absolutely a killer for Craig. He needs to hold on for 5th. This will be a massive, massive advantage if Peterborough Clyde, sorry, not Peterborough. Peterborough United, Peterborough Clyde United on here, but with the Red Bull, will he have the vodka and Red Bull drinks after when you try and get past Craig for 5th place? Chance now. We've got 2 battles going on at the minute, Nitric Ash and Tej, and Peterborough Clyde and Craig. So still watching it from Peterborough Clyde's point of view. So at this stage at the minute, Colin J, Spud and F1 Richard will have the opportunity to be in the interviews later on tonight. We've got lap 32 35. Lap 32 35. So insane stuff here. But Peterborough Clyde, this will be a close battle for 5th for the last few laps. So Craig and stuff. So Peterborough Clyde trying to avoid that corner there, turn 3. I think it's been a killer for some of the drivers here, trying to avoid that corner there, turn, I think it was turn 6, coming up and then turn 7. And now they're trying to come up to 8, but Peterborough Clyde's got the chance now for the DRS. Craig doing everything possible to hold on for 5th. He's not catching up to Jamie Met for 4th, so all he could do, Craig, is just holding on for 5th at the minute. To be fair, he has got at least, I don't know if he's had the yellow flags for sector 3. Jamie's made a mistake. He's dropped down from 4 to 6. He had a massive advantage here, but Jamie Met must have made a mistake on turn 10. Shock. Absolutely shock. Absolutely shock here. I thought Jamie Met would have had guaranteed 4th. But again, I'm just going to check if Craig will have to apply for the 5-second stop go, so he would drop down to possibly 7th. Boy. So Peterborough Clyde doing everything possible. They don't know the penalty situation, but Peterborough Clyde wants to do it as soon as, really, on the... Looks cloudy at the minute. Hopefully it doesn't do what the Gnosis did on Monday night. But this is a chance for Peterborough Clyde. Craig's really struggling with the tyre. Oh, I'm not surprised. He's on 20 laps of ultra softs. Peterborough Clyde's half of that tyre wear situation, but Craig will need to do everything possible to hold on. But he will probably drop down to 6th, probably 7th, maybe 6th. Oh, a little bit. It looked like a little bit of contact there, but there wasn't, unfortunately. Like I didn't mean to say unfortunately. Just like luckily there was no contact there. But Captain Stiff's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and Peterborough Clyde want to do this track left, right, centre. He's ahead of Craig for 4th place. Chance. Now Craig's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. Tej looks like he's struggling with the ultra softs. We're on lap 34 of 35. Still watching Craig closing on Peterborough Clyde. Still. Oh no! No! Craig, because of the tyre wear. Oh no! It was a Vantage. It was a Vantage Ferrari, and now it's a Vantage Red Bull. I wouldn't be surprised if Craig lets Tej through, but it will be struggling to get back into the. Still, it's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Nitric Gas has moved up to 7th now. That was unfortunate from Craig because that would. Oh, Stephen's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'm going to watch. So Spud can see Colin J on the last lap. Oh, what happened there between Tej and Nitric Gas? Tej is retired. There must have been a collision there of some sort because I was trying to watch the Spud. I've missed 2 or 3 incidents, and that's not good here. But hopefully we'll try and be quick as possible. But Sir Spud has got no choice. He's got to go for it. He's on less ERS compared to Colin J. Oh, he's got a chance. Colin J has got a chance of the ERS mode here, but Sir Spud, yellow flags to sector 2. It was a Vantage Ferrari. Now it's a Vantage Red Bull. Oh my God, this will be penalties galore. Craig's pitted. Captain Stiff's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think Craig will have to do his penalty galore. So Spud, 1.2. He won't have the DRS. He hasn't got enough of the DRS. This will be a chance for Colin J to improve. Another win. Another win for Colin J. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic drive from Colin J. He's done it from left, right, centre. He has just won, ladies and gentlemen. He's just won so far the. Oh, I thought that was going to be penalties galore, but Colin J. Well done to him. He's holding on for first. Some massive congratulations. So Spud, massive, massive consideration. Commiserations there. I was going to say considerations there. Commiserations there, because I thought he would have had the chance, but F1 Richard crosses the line now with 22 seconds behind the top two. Depending on how BW Clyde is holding on, will he be moved to third? No. F1 Richard is back into the podium. So where's Jamie Matt? Jamie Matt's holding on for fifth. Oh, BW Clyde's dropped down to fifth. Jamie Matt's moved up to fourth. Nigel Gash has dropped down to finished in sixth. Notorious is done. Nigel Gash, fair play to him. That was a good drive from him, and he needed that, to be fair. Notorious has got 7th. Captain Stiff in 8th. Ferocious Dennis in 8th. Captain Stiff in 9th. Oh, Stephen in 10th, which will move up to 9th. So that's a great 2 points for, 3 points for the Renault team now. 2 and 1 points together. But Craig and Steelby at the back. Craig in 11th place, and he'll be absolutely devastated. What do you do out of that? What do you do? And it's really heartbreaking on that one. Really, really is heartbreaking. It was a good battle here, but Colin J, Spud, and F1 Richard. So I'll be interested to see what F1 Richard said from last week's Germany win. Well, depending on the other stuff as well. Craig has left the session. So just watching the drivers doing their celebration. So 3 British drivers all in the podium. So fair play to there. So massive congratulations to Colin J. So he's did another win in the F3 league. Or it's at least podium stuff guaranteed. So I'll do the race director first because that will be done quickly. There's lots of penalties for the stewards to have a look at before we do the race classification. Here are your race classification for the Canadian Grand Prix race. So Colin J is in first, so Spud is in second, F1 Richards in third, Jamie Met fourth, BW Clyde fifth, Nigel Gash sixth, Notorious seventh, Ferocious Dan eighth, Oh Stephen ninth, Captain Steve 10th, Craig 11th, Steelby 12th, Tej 13th, Arv 14th, Cola 15th, Brennan 16th, Bougie 17th. Between Arv and Bougie they have had all DNFs. And Tej as well. So I'll be right back and bring the guys over from the interviews. So bear with me a sec, guys.
Not bad, you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, um, so did you expect the win tonight, or did you think Spud was slowly trying to catch you up? Because it looked like it was near, like 1.5 at one point.
I thought I didn't think I was gonna win,
Okay.
but I knew my qualifying would be okay. Not great, but like it's okay.
Okay.
I got lucky on like the rain, so
Oh, okay.
I just had a good lap on the rain. That helped me quite a bit. Then at near the end, I was so nervous because I had two warnings, and I kept on checking every lap. Has Spud got a penalty? Has Spud got a penalty? And I just kept on taking the few corners that I kept on getting penalties on, or warnings. I took it so slow that every time Spud just caught like half a second on that corner.
Well, I thought it was going to be down to penalties again, like what happened with the no assist and the Performance League one last night. And fair play to you, Klein. You've improved left, right, and centre this season in general. Anyway, so um, did you thought that just try and see how it goes and stuff, but um, you just took it like you just dominated the race. To be fair, just holding on.
I was holding on, but wasn't gaining much. But I was very happy with it. I'm over the moon with the win.
Nah, I'm happy for you, Colin J, for that massive win. And I thought this was going to be close between you and Sir Spud. And I was watching the last few laps, and I thought, will Sir Spud close in on you, Colin J? We have to wait and see how it goes. But massive congratulations for you for winning tonight. If you can just stay behind for talk about Belgium next week, is that all right? Cool. So Nightly Hood of Sir Spud, how you doing?
I'm fantastic, Malk. I needed a good result tonight after the season I've had so far. I needed a good result, and tonight just proves that yeah, I have got the pace on certain tracks. And if I stay out of trouble, I can get a good result. And I thought I had Colin at the start, so I got such a better start. I was alongside him, but then he just took the first corner so sweet. He just went in front, and that was it. Then I just couldn't do anything to catch him. When I set the fastest lap, well, not of the race, but I was on everything, and I used everything up, which I shouldn't have done. And that's why I started dropping back, because I was on low for at least 4 laps, just to try and build it back up again for another attack. But it was just too far in front.
But fair play to you, Sir Spud. I mean, as you said, just you've had an unlucky season this season, and that was a massive boost again, getting to the podium again. So, that's a massive boost on the drivers as well, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of a chance for the constructors as well. But as you were saying about Colin J, did you thought you had the chance to catch him at one point? Because you was 1.5 seconds
No.
behind.
At one point, I thought I was catching, but I knew I was taking way too much out of my tyres, so I was trying to leave, or not leave a decent gap so we're in his dirty air, but leave just enough gap just in case it was like this at the end, where I could just do a massive push at the end, because everyone knows I always leave fuel to the end so I can run rich for the last couple of laps. But it was the ERS, I had none of it left, and I just couldn't build enough up to catch him, because it's such a weird track that it uses way too much ERS, even on medium. It just weren't going up. I was just like, nah, I ain't going to do this. But
Yeah.
better play for Colin.
Yeah, like I said, mutual respect between you two, because I thought it was going to be down to whoever's had the least penalties. Because I saw you had penalties,
Yeah.
then Colin J had penalties. I thought, oh no, will we have a photo finish or something
I
like that?
think we had 2 warnings each, 'cause I think I got 2 warnings. Over 1 or 2.
Yeah.
As soon as I got the one, I thought, oh no, not again. But I managed to not get a penalty tonight, which is good, because this is the first race I've done without a penalty
Yeah.
for ages.
Yeah, you did well to be fair, Spud, and don't take that away from finishing second tonight, because massive. Sorry, carry on.
I think I just got lucky in qualifying, because I went out on the super softs just to set a banker lap.
Yeah.
Then the rain came, so I just thought, you know what, I'll do a few laps on the inters,
Yeah.
Then on about the third lap, Jeff said it's going to dry up in 5 minutes. I thought, okay, I'll take a steady ride back.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the tyres. I know how the time was coming down. It went
Yeah.
from about 5 seconds down to 3 seconds with about 10 seconds. I thought, right, I'll let it go down to at least half a second. Then I'll go back out. Leave me enough time to do a lap. And it worked perfect. I managed to just pip second.
Yeah.
Which lucky really, because I knew Jamie Mick was quick and he put me under some pressure at the start. That's what I think. I was trying to keep up with Colin to try and keep him behind as well.
Yeah. I was trying to get everyone. I couldn't get to you two, Spud and Colin, until like the last few laps because everyone was having ding-dong battles left, right, and centre, and it was good.
That's all right. We were in front.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, well done against the Spud. If you don't mind staying for a few more minutes, we'll talk about the Belgium.
I don't mind.
Thank you very much. F1 Richard, 67.
Hi, Mark.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, yeah. Thank you.
Did you thought that third was the best that you could have done tonight?
Yeah. I mean, after being in traffic
Yeah.
and battling it out with a few people, my only sort of I thought when I get clean air, we'll see how fast I am. But there was no catching Colin and Spud tonight. I don't think. No.
Yeah.
So I'm well happy with third, definitely.
Would you have gone a different strategy to catch them two up, or did you thought just see how it goes throughout the race and just play my game and just get into the podium tonight?
It was just play my game. When I sat on the grid, I thought I've got a chance of fifth here.
Yeah.
And yeah, some great battles again, some great battles. And then when I could see third within touching distance, I got pressure from Jamie at the back of me. Crikey, yeah. So yeah, I'm well pleased with third.
Nah, fair play, F1. I mean, you've improved the last few races. You've improved, excelled from the bottom all the way to the top, and I've never seen two magnificent drives from you, F1 Richard, for since you started Invictus, and you've improved. Same with all the others. Oh, Stephen did well. Everyone else did well when they were holding on. But fair play to you for holding on for third, which I was a bit worried that you because of the penalty stuff. Anyway, but yeah, it's.
Thank you, Mark. Cheers.
It's all right. It's all right. Would you mind just staying for a few more minutes to talk about Belgium?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Right, I've talked to the guys about their race tonight at the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm going to talk to them now from Colin, Sir Spud and F1 Richard to talk about their experience at Belgium and what their performance will be next week, because I believe that will be the last race before the Christmas break. So it's do or die, or it's a must to get a good decent points before the holiday break. So Colin J, what are your thoughts of Belgium, and what are you expecting next week in Belgium?
I like the track. I'm not fans of certain parts of it, which I struggle on. I just struggle on certain parts of the track, but I hope I'll practice it. I didn't really like Britain at the start of the game, and I practiced that and I got better at it. So just got to do some practice on it, and hopefully, come good on the day.
Fair enough. Do you think? One more question, actually. Do you think you keep that podium stuff going, or do you think this will be the one where it's going to change next week?
I'm not sure I'll get a podium, but I'll hope to get that top 5.
Okay.
If I can.
Fair enough. If you've heard that, ladies and gentlemen, Colin J's aiming for a top 5 finish next week at the glorious race of Belgium. So again, massive congratulations for your win tonight, Colin, and I wish you all the very best in the rest of the season next week. So Spud, same questions. What are your thoughts of Belgium, and what are you expecting performance-wise at Belgium next week?
Belgium's a good track.
Okay.
Sometimes it has been a really fantastic track for me.
Yeah.
But with the pace that everyone's got in this F3 league, it's going to be hard to get up the front. It's going to take a hell of an almighty qualifying lap from me to even get close to the front or even pole.
It depends on if it's raining as well, so you don't know what's going to happen.
And Eau Rouge is a bit of a nightmare corner in the wet.
Do you think Do you think you keep that momentum going on the podium, or do you think you'll be back to mid-pack next week?
Well, I'm hoping to
say.
start at the front. Yeah, I'm hoping to start at the front.
Yeah.
But it just depends. If it rains, then there could be a few little incidents. But it's one of them
Take
that
a
happens.
chance.
But you just got to take a chance just to. But I'm hoping, as Colin said, in the top 5.
Fair enough.
Just to try and keep more points going, and
Fair enough.
try and get the constructors going up.
Yeah, it could be close between Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. It could be different. It just depends on how everyone does it. And Haas could be a close one as well. So, but yeah, congratulations on getting second, Spud, and I wish you all the very best throughout the remainder of the season.
Thank you, Mark.
So Spud is absolutely delighted. Same with Colin J. Delighted with the win and second place. So F1 Richard, last questions from you. What are your thoughts of Belgium, and what are your expectations of performance next week?
I really, really love Belgium. I think it's an absolutely brilliant track. But like Spud says, whether the pace is whether my pace is up to the F3 standard, because this league is really competitive.
Yeah.
But the sad news is I won't be there next week. I've already told Spud and Tej. We'll be going out to celebrate my daughter's birthday. So unfortunately, but I will be putting the practice in, because if sort of my teammate wants, me and Ferocious Dan, we often do a bit of practice or something. So I mean, I'll be there for my teammate sort of thing. So
fair enough. I wish I hope you have a good break with your daughter and stuff. So congratulations on getting third tonight. It's a shame that I was going to ask, are you going to be on your podium galore from the last 2 races, but unfortunately that's just been rejected on that one. But congratulations on getting third, F1 Richard, and I wish you all the very best in the rest of the season. So I'll probably see you after Christmas for...
Cheers, Mark.
Alright, so I would like to say a massive thank you to Colin J, Spud and F1 Richard, so they can now leave the podium room, or the commentary room. So,
Thank you. Congratulations to the top podiums.
Fair play, Spud. Fair play. Yeah, that's cool, mate. Yeah, see you in a bit, Spud. So we're just waiting for the guys to finish off whether they need to do off the party stuff. But my point of view tonight, there was some cracking battles left, right, and centre, mostly from the back. I'm happy with how Stephen, F1 Richard. There was so many good battles left, right, and centre. Unfortunately, there was some incidents which I didn't catch, which I was a bit annoyed at the same time. So I'm going back to the line. So yeah, it's just a bit annoying as well, because we could have had it could have been a different story. We'll have to wait and see how it goes as well. So I wish everyone all the very best for next week at the glorious race of Belgium, and always remember, always remember, stay classy. Right, see you later, guys. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye.